there, everybody. How are we doing today? The new update is now live. Well, it's been live for like 2 hours. And there's still no patch notes. I'm interested to see... Hello. Hello, everybody, by the way. I'm interested to see... what, like, fixes and improvements they made. The update is very nice. The thingy. There will be... Hello there. There will be patch notes probably at some point in the future. Who knows when and where? Right, what do we got? So... Is that... Totally phone. Oh, there's a new world space, but it's only on Xbox. And so there's no new mods, I don't think. So the last one was carrier bags. I am honestly kind of surprised because, like, the first thing I see is Gothos. Is this what I think it is? Gothos is at it again. Hello there, Lee. Bruh. Science research working on a new... Okay. So that you do... What exactly is that? The armor from the sea... Is that the helmet from the Sierra Madre? Just looking at... No, everything got an update, I believe. It wouldn't... Microsoft doesn't work like that. Yeah, well, the Xbox One is an older console. There's like a couple of... What is that? Power armor repair kits. Another way to improve your power armor and upgrade kits. It shouldn't be broken. Just looking at like some of these. I haven't like looked too much at Oh god, what the... I'm like resisting the urge. I'm resisting... Oh, they're on the Discord? Wait, Prof said... Where did Prof... Hello, Prof. Sorry, apologies. I'm like resisting the urge to like comment on stuff. What does this do? You can basically add kits to your power armor. Okay. Right. The elevator broke. Did it? Wait, how often does... I've never had the elevator break for me. Tires and sandbags. I quite like this. I don't know whether to like jump... Like, there's some new stuff that came out recently. Looks really cool, honestly. Classic HUD. Oh, thank you. Let me go look at that. You can never leave. You're stuck forever. All right, let's look at the patch notes. Okay. The Xbox One, 15 gigabytes. There's X 100 gigabytes. Stall creations will be first cleared on first launch of the update, requiring the user to re-download them. All right, so that means I need to press options. Download all creation content. Yes. Okay, cool. Due to the difference, Fliction was changed the following way. Okay, so due to the difference in a platform, creation storage expanded to 16, but the download size may not match the space. Fix an issue that would cause infinite loading screen when signing into the creations. Fix an issue where you could... Okay, it's just creation stuff. Oh, they fixed an issue. Yeah, they didn't do too much. Interesting. Interesting, to say the least. All right. Just looking at... I was looking at just some of these because I'm very cautious to, again, to start, like, not firing shots, but kind of bringing the same ire of criticism to Fallout, just because, like, I don't want to fire shots at somebody that's like a well-known mod author. You'll be like, Crimson, that guy cured cancer. Yeah, it's all Creation Club stuff. I would think larger mods will be coming soon. I just hope everything is not a paid mod. What do you mean by that, Luke? Appalachian Devil. I feel like there's a few creators that are definitely taking the Young Neil approach, and I don't really know how I feel about that. But at the same time, my kind of view is like if a mod author makes a load of free mods, fair enough. Oh dear Lord. Christ, the sheen on that. Yeah, see, this mod author, he's like done quite a few things, like he's done quite a few free things, but then he's like, I'm guessing he's like I'm guessing, what the fuck else? Oh, fair enough. I'm guessing this mod author just recently learned how to like switch textures on stuff around. A lot of 100 credit mods. All right, there is a mod that came out. Let's check it out. This is one of the few instances where we're not going to have parity between PlayStation, I don't believe. Unless, maybe. Probably not, though. All right, where's the new mod that came out? What is it called? All right, apparently there's a new mod called Isles of New England. So we're gonna try that out. It's called Misery. Hello, Mart. How goes it? Misery Island, Isles of New England. Okay, 1.15 gigs. Whoa, that looks fucking cool. Oh, it's based on a real... Well, that's really fucking cool. Immersive repair. Wait, what? Immersive repairs. Take the seaplane at the north of Boston Airport. Oh, that's fucking sick. But what do you mean by that, Chozo? We'll also get some more mods. What else do we have? Let me see. What mods do I have that are like easy to access? Okay, probably none of them, now that I'm thinking about it. Any suggestions of what mods I should grab, guys? Well, I kind of like the lever action was really cool. Sawed-off shotgun. Painter the Watts. Are they all by Painter? Yeah, they are. Okay. The Amy Free? Who's Amy Free? Any new quest mods? There's no like new paid mods, it seems. There's no Panda Pal. Fuck off. We'll get external access PlayStation. I'm assuming we will, given given what it what it is. But I don't know when that will happen. God damn, I wish you could like turn off the fucking Bethesda stuff. I'm 90% sure, Bethesda, that is not a plasma. Okay, that is a plasma caster pack, but it's also not a plasma caster pack. All right, we'll download a few of these mods. I wish I could wish I had the ones could see what I purchased, but you know, maybe one day. We'll do Gauss Minigun. These are the new ones that are released today. Oh, so ones did come out today? Have they just not launched yet? Armor crafting, Cambridge polymer skills. Oh, skills counter. I was about to be like, this man out here, Gothos, just pulling his fucking mod from. Okay, I just broke the menu. That's good, Bethesda. So for anyone, if you're new here, probably not. What the fuck? Hold on now. We gotta fix this. Why is it shitting the bed? Did I break something? Probably. Is it because I'm downloading something? Yeah, it's because I'm downloading. Oh no. Why is my plasma caster pack a dog? Alright, whoops, that's a dog. But yeah, like, skills of the scoundrel. Like, the guy, he basically took his mod from Elder Scrolls, or from Starfield, which was a mod that was based heavily on, like, I feel like previous old school Fallout games, not Bethesda games. But he like added extra stuff to it and made it cheaper. Like, what the fuck? Come on, Gothos, put some fucking work in. Put some. Why is my game? All right, we're gonna have to close it and come back into it. Yeah, no, there was also is there a Frank Horrigan mod? I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I don't really look too much at like the free mods. My whole kind of thing was looking at the paid mods. I do remember that bunker glitch. That like was broken since I'm pretty sure since it originally came out. All right, now we've got verified creators. Bethesda, your shit shouldn't be in the verified creators section. And what weapons? So I have a few of these, obviously, because I bought them. Andrew, listen, brother. I understand that you make a lot of like free mods, and like your free mod seems to be of like some nice substance. And I'm all about getting that bag, but maybe like stick to what you're good at, brother. I don't think people like. Well, apparently 23 people like skins that are very much black and lubed in baby oil. It was only like 1.6 gigs. My God. You gotta be careful. If you got a follower and they bend over and you slip, you'll go straight into their asshole, like head first. See, I feel like my initial like kind of statement that I made back when like paid mods came out, where like if you're a free author and you're making a paid mod, right? Like by all means, like get some money for your work. However, I feel like there needs to be some sort of a kind of a like don't maybe you know, just because you can make a paid mod doesn't mean you should make a paid mod. Like this looks kind of cool, the initial one. But again, it's like, are we trying to like what sort of metal is that? Are we like doing Archimedes' death ray? I like the pitted metal, although, yeah, added a board. Oh God, oh Jesus, in hell. Okay. What's wrong with loop? What else we got? So we got the Plasma Caster pack, Fall Trait. Nope, thank you. Classic Shotgun. We'll download this. What else do we got? I don't think I checked out the Hulking Super Mutant. PC. Yeah, no, it's quite small. PC didn't really like. I feel like PC just fixed the issues they didn't like. Modular tent. Grab the bolt action rifle. Knowing my look, none of these are gonna spawn. Install, that's installed. Plasma paint gun, subterfuge. Oh shit, we can't get the subterfuge out doing the quest. Oh, plasma, this guy. This is really nice. We got the classic shotgun. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. All right, let's... Who made this? Why am I not fucking surprised? All right, and we'll grab that. I want to grab the varmint rifle, but the problem with the varmint rifle is we gotta like do. All right, cool. We're good. We're good. We got everything. We all loaded. We're all loaded. Okay, cool. We got 9 creations. You're gonna see. You're definitely gonna see like overlaps between like mod authors and stuff. Like it's just something that kind of like happens. Like in Starfield, there's like a few authors that kind of use the same ship parts. Did you get buzzard bounties? I did not, John. Rations are currently loaded. Yes, they are. Oh, look. It's a raider. Pew. They didn't stuff up the reload like they did with lever action, did they? Wait, what reload are we talking about? Alright, so... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it's there. What the hell? That was weird. I don't know why it would crash your game, unknown. Like, I'm not... Do you have, like, any proof of that? And I'm not trying to, like, say, you know, not, but... I'm not a huge fan of, like, kind of, like, you know, like, just very general, like, this will crash your game when I have all of the creation content mods installed when I've done my paid mod reviews, and I've never had crashes. Now, that being said, if you download mods that conflict with the creation content, possibly, yes. Like it is achievement friendly, but for Dax, I think Dax. Which one is that? As I may have, like I'm not. The thing is, oh no, I'm not saying it's not the case, but like just it's whenever like mods are involved, 9 times out of 10 it's usually mods. And like saying that, I know Bethesda's game is extremely buggy. Well, let's not pretend it isn't. What your best bet is if you check your load order and look if there's like, because look, some of the creations are definitely bugged. Like, not going to deny. And they can crash your game in certain instances. Like, say, for instance, the bunker used to if you went into it. But I think for the most part, everything was, like, fine on its own. Also, this game is, like, a lot quieter than Starfield. There's not a whole lot, Nicholas. Investigate Fiddler's Green. What is that? God. Oh god, I'm gonna get copyright striked. Shit. Oh yeah, Arturo, I need to buy a gun.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
It's just basically increasing the mod file size, Nicholas, and adding some other, just some like very small bug fixes. Classic 10 mil. Crash when I download all creations, otherwise I don't have any issues, and I use the download all creations. See that again now, the website 100% can and will crash. The website can be a fucking shit show. Bethesda like really need to tweak that. Oh, they still haven't fixed the fucking Bethesda. Can we like determine is the lever is the oh they were like give me that. Is the issue with like weapons not spawning, right? Is that because the mod authors are using too high textures, or is there like an issue in the game? Because like it's really annoying. Like I don't know what it is specifically, but I've been like saying it like for fucking ages. Oh, I would, don't get me wrong, no, I would definitely love to see some more like substantial bug fixes. Like I would fucking love seeing them make it so that the game runs better in Boston, because currently it at certain times it runs like fucking dog shit. What is Taylor's knockout? What is that? Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, I had a feeling it was like the textures and like the models and stuff, but it's like, it's just annoying. Okay, let me adjust my audio slightly. All right, prepare for a brief slideshow. All right, favorite, we'll put our shotgun there. Put our revolver there. Minigun there. Ultimatum there. The virtual workshop is broken. I could never get the virtual workshop working. Yeah, come on. Really? Like, that's not acceptable. Fucking, what am I, like, am I playing a probe tech game? Like, why is the fucking, like, the game, like, stutters constantly when you swap weapons? What is that? Like, to be honest, I don't even think it is the model necessarily. I think it's just something Bethesda did. Because, like, I can understand, like, you know, certain models looking all, you know, but, like, this model is quite, I mean, it's quite, you know, there's nothing, like, flashy about it. It's quite simplistic, not trying to insult the mod author. But, like, there's no, you know what I mean? I can understand, like, if a model is, like, really shiny or like really detailed. Like this one's kind of really detailed. All right, anyway, let's so the revolver is, so these are all paid mods I have reviewed. I have them on my channel. This is the 10mm scoped revolver. I'll just show you some of the weapons. So I've reviewed all of these. I love the stutter. I'm glad Starfield doesn't have that stutter. I would shit myself. So we got lever action. I believe this is by Painter. Really nice. This is, I'm not... Actually, I can just press the start button. Good job, Crimson. Do you think Bethesda will ever, like... Hello, Tiber. Do you think Bethesda will ever, like, do what they did with this game, where, like, all of their own content is, like, in its own separate folder that you don't have to download? So you've got the Plasma Caster pack. I can't see who that's by, which is fucking lovely. We've got 10mm revolver. Classic weapons. I know that's by Painter. I think this is by Alex Orator. That's another Painter weapon. That's another Painter weapon. The guy who made the minigun, I think, is the same person who made the Plasma Caster. They had fixed so I mean, I personally don't remember it, which means they must have gotten it early one. But yeah, like, it's something that I noticed. Initially I had it put down to the textures, right? I genuinely don't believe it is the textures anymore. All right, so anyway, it's loud. Right, let me crank my... Actually, I need to talk to someone very quickly just to see what the audio is like. Hey.
Head on inside.
Okay, let me adjust that slightly.
Officer, got a question?
All right, cool.
Talk to Sullivan.
All right, cool. All right, so... Well, like, that was, to be honest with you, and obviously if you're new here, don't worry, Crimson loves Bethesda as much as he kind of likes to poop on them. But, like, with the Anniversary Edition update, or upgrade, or the Anniversary Edition version of the game, I think a lot of people were expecting it to get the Skyrim treatment. Because, like, as much as Skyrim is a bit of a meme... where's Boston Airport? as much as, like, you know, Skyrim is a bit of a meme, they actually would add stuff to it. Like, originally they increased the graphics and stuff and the performance, and then, like, they musical radio of some sort tinged with a tropical calm that stirs memories of better days. As far as I can tell, it's a broadcast of Misery Island, Starfield, Blumenera. That's Jordan. That's actually a vanilla issue. That's sadly that is not really. I mean, if you haven't played Fallout in a while, and you never like bought the different creation bundles, maybe, but honestly, like, it's hard to say. I would probably say maybe no. I mean, if you like the, obviously with the mod size increase, you know, that's really good. But like the upgrade, the $40 up or the $20 upgrade just gives you creation bundles. Creation bundle. There is some cool thing in the creation bundle. But yeah, the stutter Jordan is vanilla. It's very weird. Yeah, it did happen, typewriter. Xbox Series X and S now has 100 gigs. PlayStation and the original Xbox. Oh shit! Swap to the shotgun. PlayStation and X. Hey. All right, we're still Vape Nation. Ow. Just literally today, typewriter. We might need to head back to base and modify some of these. Oh, never mind, this'll do. Hello! All Nexus on 4. What do you mean 4? For what? Ow! Ow! Fuck you. Oh my god, no, the kick of that is way too high, right? The watch laser. Hello. Yeah, we need to modify these guns. Honestly, I stay away from a lot of them just because they're unnecessary in my opinion. And some of them, I'm not sure which one, but some of them tends to change things that the mod author deems like valid, and I'm like, no, bro. Plus, like, mod authors shouldn't have to fix bugs in games. It should, the fucking Bethesda should be doing. Like, I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was Destiny. Every time there's like a new update in Destiny, there was like, at the patch notes on Reddit, there was like a Destiny, a Redditor, that would like constantly post like what's still broken. Like, we need that for Bethesda, or for just like Bethesda games in general. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and modify these. These guns are a bit low damage. Ba 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 ba. Telesto. Telesto's not broken. It works perfectly, as it always did. Really quickly go to. Let's go back to Sanctuary. Cool. We gotta modify some guns. Quickly open the party and adjust my audio more because it's very quiet. Yeah, cool. All right, let's make some guns attachments. Oh, do I need? I probably don't need my power armor. All right, so lever action shotgun. Advanced receiver. Polish sawed-off barrel. Polish short barrel. Short barrel. Long barrel. What's the difference? Sounds like you can play an Xbox. It sounds like you have Bajillion mods, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Sounds like if you're playing on Xbox, it sounds like you have Bajillion mods, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, but just lag. I have so many mods. Oh, Sorry, I didn't see that initially, Typer. Like, generally speaking, the game itself runs fine. Aside from there is some slight issues, obviously, when you go to like deep in the depths of the city. However, yeah, the game itself, if you're having issues, I would definitely look at what mods you have. Advanced lever increases. Painter's guns look like Painter does some really good fucking work on the guns. I really like them. Looking at. All right, where's the? Yeah, let's do. Oh, I don't have an apple. Hollow point. Okay, hollow point. We'll do reflex side. Glowing creatures emit light creation. Ooh. You're wielding to less does. I need to post what broke when now the game is shutting down. Yeah, that is true. The animations are really nice. Needs 3 add-ons. The creation store has buried these in some shallow grave somewhere. Like, if there's one thing Bethesda could do to really help, I mean, not even bug fix, but just fucking hire somebody to, like, make the website, like, just better. Because it's not a vibe. Quad adds damage, but is far less accurate. Unmatched fire rate. Okay, thermal scope. Well, where's our gunner sight? I love the fucking gunner sight. We got a battery pack. Oh, we got paint. Okay, knockout. Honestly, that's my only critique is the fucking. Can Bethesda fix it? See, I don't know many, I don't know. There's like maybe 1 or 2 like Fallout 4 creators I know of. So I can't exactly hit them up, so I might have to just annoy Kingath again. Be like, yo, Kingath, do you know why the stutter fucking happens? And what did Bethesda do to make it stutter? This is a sick gun, by the way. Alright. We good? We good now? There we go. Oh, this is such a fucking cool gun. And it's green. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Missouri. The Watts gun is so fucking sick. There's another one. There's another like a non-paid mod one that adds like it's like the Watts laser rifle, which I think it's based on the original one from Fallout 1 or 2. What's going on here? Follow the distorted signal. Can we show it on the map? Uh-oh. Ah, shit. It was on the map a minute ago, but now it's not. All right. We need to go. No, not. It's before 3 Kill Zone. It's like a completely different design. Where is it? Is it over here? Would it be south or would it be north? Oh, no. Now it's showing up. Okay. We got to go this way. The horsepower armor. I was going to be like, nobody look at the horsepower armor. Ignore the horsepower armor. This the one thing about this gun that's so fucking goofy is look at this first person animation. Look at this. I remember the mod author commented and said that like this is just kind of how they have it set up so that, you know, like that the player's hand, like it makes sense. And I get it. It's just so funny. It like reminds me, does anybody ever remember Crimson finds something to fly. Probably won't crash. I remember in Modern Warfare 2, if you like had a RPG and you looked up and ran. I'm not sure, Brandon. I mean, everything seems okay. There's still stutter. Actually, Brandon, you're normally one who tends to play on a high-end specs. Have you bought any paid mods that are weapons, and do they stutter like this? The stutter is a bit like, what the fuck? Anyway, about to go on an adventure. The mod space for the optimized textures replaced. I am leaving almost spawns up. No problem. Have a good one. Catch you later. Seaplane. Well, it's no Frontier, but let's fucking give it a go. The seaplane's auto... Oh, I want it to fly. Once a bustling tourist getaway, Misery Island was a favored retreat just off the Massachusetts coast, though officially part of Salem. Hello, LeBron. All right. Those some nice lad tracks in the sand. Investigate Misery Island. This is fucking sick. Salem South Charter. Yeah, it just came out on Xbox today. This is fucking so cool. Azure had the... Yeah, see, someone else mentioned that, Paul. I haven't seen it because it was patched out, I believe. What do you mean? I'm a professional pilot. I get the job done. This is definitely not one I flew originally. Alright, see, there's your problem. The wing's like half off. This is fucking cool. I can't wait for the Fallout 3 remaster. Alright, so what are we looking? So over there we got... Is the rock's gonna fall on me? Oh, there's something over there. Oh, an eyebot. Repair? Oh! Repair using special. The eyebot's in rough shape. Repair using special. Perception high. Aha! I got an eyebot! With your keen eye for detail, you spot a faint scorch mark near the eyebot's power coupling. Evidence of a failed component. Tracing the damage, you identify a way to reroute the power. Oh. What is your meeting? When is it? So that recording should be Monday. And then it will probably be out. I'm not sure when it'll be out. It'll be out sometime next week. Add stuff. Not some... I hope they do add stuff too, but... Apparently that's Amy, not Eddie.
Returning to Crooked Hill campsite.
Excuse me. Where you going? Hello? Alright. Fuck you too. Oh, they've got custom lunch boxes. That's sick. Glowing deity. Excuse me? What the fuck is that when she's at home? Help with Amy. I don't care about which tree, but they announced. I did see the expansion stuff, which is really fucking cool. Honestly, the more companies doing that, the more likely we will... Like, I want that to happen for other games. I'd love for, like, games to be kind of teed on. Mod to load without issues. That's a good sign, Alex. That's a really good sign. Use the Fallout gunplay. The Fallout gunplay, like, the sprinting is going to be interesting because obviously Fallout 3 wasn't designed with sprinting in mind. So it'll be interesting, you know, like to see, like, because, like, one of the... Oh, hello, wild mongrels. One of the things, like, with, like, an example is, like, when people have remade maps from, like, previous Halo games that didn't have sprint, they kind of had to modify the map slightly because when you can sprint, everything is a lot smaller. Has been increased. Fucking hell. Which model is that? Wasn't the Steam Deck supposed to be, like, the cheapest alternative? I don't think so, huge ass. If it's part of the creation bundle, maybe. Bump. Hello. Like it was okay. I think it's definitely needed just because if you're familiar with like Bethesda titles and stuff. How you doing, y'all? Hello there, Jaeger Bomb. I think if you move coil, which is minimum requirement increase, but it won't support Windows 10. Well, what do you mean it won't support Windows 10? People are gonna have to use Windows 11? You mean? No, I think like aside from some like on, was some performance issues, but I like enjoyed it. Why? That's very strange for them to do that, because aren't the devs behind The Witcher, aren't they usually like one of those devs that are like, you know, they want you to play their games on whatever? What is this? Bleak House Cellar. That's a boat over there. Wait, is it a fucking city? What? Oh! Let me swap to my shotgun. Bum, bum, bum. I'm guessing they don't want to spend time on finding it. I mean, that's kind of understandable. I don't know why they would update the game on PlayStation. Was going to bring new content, just let Bethesda shoot itself. I think, Jaeger, honestly, I think it's something that's coming. And, like, this is one of those instances where, like, it seems to be, like, somewhat of a Sony. Like, I'm assuming, don't get me wrong, Bethesda doing stupid stuff the last, like, fucking several years. But I think it will come. I think it's just the holdup is Sony and stuff. Huh? There's a mini... What?
That's it.
Lesson away. I've been using Windows 11 since the bad days. Been a treat to compute. See, I'm not... To be honest with you... Oh, a barometer. I'm not really like... how did the new update size work? How did the new size update work? It was just... You just got it. I got like a 1 gig update on Xbox. See, I don't know too much about it because I'm like not that sort of like, I don't really care that much personally. I don't use my PC for gaming, but I know that it can be very frustrating. Or like the gamers. I think when they do, oh, typewriter, it will have definitely deleted all of your mods from your load order. I think. God. Oh, am I stuck? Oh no, okay. What the fuck, you just? Creations to be submitted by creators on PlayStation. They have to be modified for PlayStation, so it may take a while. Oh, so it's definitely coming, Amskin? Apologize if I butchered your name. Honestly, that's good. That was like one of my biggest complaints with it, with the whole like situation with the kind of the paid mods and stuff, like re-releasing the game and expecting PlayStation players to buy it when they're not getting anything out of it for emotional damage. 100 gig update. Yes, it did, Jedius. I have 100 gigs. A time off more than weekend. Went to Good Springs. That is very cool. It's Jakobit. Hello there, by the way. Oh shit. Shit. Ow. It seems like it just patched creation-related bugs. PlayStation did they keep the load order? I just remember Bethesda saying that save your load order. Well, the other thing too, it does lead your load order. Something told me to save the load order. Yeah, I know, because I think Bethesda did say to save it themselves. But what I was going to say, might not complain about the mod size as much. Well, Divine... The Fallout fans are probably somewhat okay now, but the Starfield players were kind of fucked. The pointer limit is a huge issue in Starfield, so you can't have very many mods. But what I was going to say is, I wonder, still no external answer for PlayStation Fallout. Something we all want, but no info. Oh, Prof, have is Starfield your first mod? I'm assuming Starfield's not your first time modding for Bethesda games, because, you know... no custom animations, not yet. What was I gonna say? What else was I gonna say? I think Windows mightn't be too bad, LeBron, when they add the Xbox version or the Xbox mode. That's fair. That's fair. When I have a crash Starfield, I play Windows mode. I play it high, and Borderless, my game crash every 10 minutes. What the fuck? I remember you saying that. Maybe when ES6 had a ton of Nexus mods follow for the Halo armor. There's Halo armors and oh, I remember seeing that. Bum, bum, bum. Windows is partnered with Microsoft. You know, I know that. LeBron, I'm not that much of an idiot. But apparently they're bringing that like Xbox mode to, like, weren't you like hyping up that mode and it's like really good? Oh, it was, lol. I don't really play Fallout much other than 76. Never cared to make mods. I've done other non-Bethesda. God damn. My God. Maybe that's why you focused, like, that understandable. I think every mod author, paid mod author, needs to play 76 first and understand, like, this is what you will look like if you make all of your mods paid. Windows 11, it just works. Hey, that's, don't be stealing Todd Howard's line. Hello? Who are you? Settler? How are you?
Hey there.
Please. I'm so thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have purified? I don't think that's to be better, but I don't think it's really that great.
Of course. Here you go.
Oh,
Apparently I had a purified water. Oh, there's some fishies. Whoa, there's fish in the water. Can I catch them? No. Oh, yeah. The fuck are you, a seagull? It just works. I don't know for sure, but that's how it was. Starfield had to wait one by one. The same paid mod on Xbox, comes PlayStation. Yeah, no, that's like there's still a lot of mods that haven't been brought out over to Xbox yet, or brought over the PlayStation yet. There's a few mod authors that are kind of, they're like really like tugging on the one Bethesda dude. I played all the Fallout since the first, but I really did multiple playthroughs and 3 forward. The gunplay annoyed me. Starfield gunplay I liked. Damn, understandable. I will say the gunplay, like, I'm probably looking at it with like rose tinted glasses, but like Fallout 4 and I mean Starfield's gunplay is really good. Fallout 4 is not too bad. Like some of the, is that a, oh, that's a cannon. South Beach. What is that noise? This is so fucking cool. See, it always makes me wonder, like, how different would a Starfield have been as a game, right? If they didn't have the whole unlimited exploration and planets were designed more like Mass Effect, where, like, you could click on a planet, but planets only allowed you to land in very specific, like, locations that were, like, pre-made. Hello there, Ellis. I think the Xbox OS is only just an update main menu, your library and Steam. Does it not run better? I heard like Tiny, was it Windows Tiny or Windows Light mode? Or something? Like basically makes, again, I don't really game too much on my things, so like I don't have the problem. Over's match up for me, Fallout 76 is much better in Starfield. Yeah, like 76, like obviously 76, you know, there's been a lot of controversy on the game. Starfield is like, excuse me, what? But the gunplay and like everything in 76 is really well done. They definitely took a lot of elements from Fallout 76 and added them into Starfield. That's also, hello, a curse to spoiler. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit, that's also why Jesus Christ. It's also why, like, some of the perks in... Oh, geez, I'm gonna die. Some of the perks in Fallout 4, like the legendary effects, they, like, nerfed them because they were really afraid of another no loose ends. Howdy doody, how y'all doing, y'all? Why do you have a fucking rocket launcher? Well, the thing is, when it comes to comparing games and stuff, you have to realize that time, you know, like there was 10 years between Fallout 4 and Fallout 3, and then Fallout 4 and New Vegas or Starfield and stuff. Enraging missile launcher. What the fuck is that? It's a fucking missile launcher. Oh, red bandana. That's for you, dog man. That's usually how it goes. I used to do that with Skyrim, to be fair. I'd spend ages, like, downloading. Alright, time to use this. Hello! Yo, dog meat. Yo, dog meat. Dog meat, stop running. Yeah. Oh, I forgot you're, like, slower when you wield this. Always find stuff like this quite hilarious. Oh, a magazine. Misery Getaway Guide.
Yes.
You're now able to craft chokeberry and cinder shelf. Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh, I'm a big chunky boy with this gun. Is that a fucking Yao Guai? Does the minigun not have a tri-barrel in this game or no? I know the tri-barrel makes it accurate. I tend to just mag dump people with the minigun. Excuse me, Mr. Yao Guai? Fuck. Bethesda, please stop changing your control scheme. Oh shit, that was the wrong Yao Guai. Ah shit. Fuck. Stop fucking pressing. Oh, my gun is invisible. That's great. Good job, Crimson. I am using the power of the Force. Fear me. Don't literally fear me. I need to kill you. Hello there, Dutchie. There's a paid mod that removes the Pip-Boy? Ow. What is causing this gun to... Here. There we go. This was recreated. There's paid mods? Oh, Pip-Pad. I thought you said Pip-Paid mod. I was like, what the fuck? This was painstakingly recreated. You good, dog mate? You good?
Over here.
Up you go. Next is mod, I wish we get ported of a famine radiation hazard mod leaves a little short. Ooh. Oh, that reminds me of what was the island ships? Thing is, it's oh, it's a whale. That's so fucking cool. See, the problem with that is I feel like, I mean, it's definitely possible to do it, but I think even Todd doesn't want death threats. Right, everybody lined up the diving suit. Oh, diving suits. According to the info we took up, the wreck should be somewhere near 4245. Oh, investigate the coordinates? Hell yeah. Yes, I will. Kill the Gulper Devourer? What the fuck? Investigate the coordinates where? Oh, gee. Oh, we swimming? Okay, we might be swimming. Are there diving suits here? No, that button. There we go. Why is there loads of cards? Misery Island. The patch notes didn't mention anything of that Far Harbor. So I'm not really sure. I mean, it's possible they like may have fixed some of the more kind of known issues. Wait, I got a question. Prof, are you aware of... Do you know if it's possible... When you make a paid mod, are you able to, like, update the description freely? Or does the description have to go through, like, Q&A? I take it works. Oh, we gotta go to the pump house. Pest control at Pump House Ruin. Hello there. I really love Far Harbor, so this is kind of... What did you do? Did you find the ship parts? Oh, 10 out of 10 bamboos. Hello? 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 Oh shit. Oh shit! Fucking come at me! It's a bit loud, give me a minute, guys. Got him. We fucking got him. Kinda. You can update Bethesda to publish it, but it isn't reviewed. So, like, does it take... Because I'm just wondering... It'd be a good idea for, you know, like, mod authors that are, like, holding off. Yeah, you have to update requests. What is it? No, because it's just in... The reason I'm bringing it up is because on Starfield, right, there's a lot of instances, or... Well, there's not a lot, but there's been a couple of instances of, like, mods not being updated to, like, free lanes, the newest content update and stuff. And, like, mod authors are, like, or other mod authors are making patches to make them work. And it'd be a good idea, like, for, if, let's say, for instance, a mod author is, they've already submitted the update to Bethesda, but, like, it's still waiting, they could, like, update the description to be, like, an update has gone through to Bethesda, it'll be out ASAP. Where is that? My Doma creations. Yeah, you do, Dutchie, you do. At least this one works. Wait, did I do the quest? Return to Old Man. Who the fuck is Old Man Henderson? You're coming with me. Oh, Pump House Ruin. What the fuck is a Soylent Green farm? Oh, hello, dog. When needing them to publish updates mean more overhead, and there's some guidelines I can't talk about with the call of PlayStation. I mean, that's fair. See, the only reason I even... Alright, see you later, Jacob, have a good one. The only reason I kind of mention it is because, like, I feel like most creators aren't... They're not, like, aware of, like, you know, when stuff is coming out, or even, I mean, even me, who is able to, like, you know, I harass mod authors to ask them questions and stuff. Like, there's still so many mod authors where I'm like, are they AFK? Have they just dipped? Is there updates in the works? It'll do it for you, Sickest, in a very basic way. But that being said, if you have any issues, you may have to, like, manually do it. I've never really tweaked my load order. Much better would you change? Besides making creation menu better, would you change the UI? Honestly, yes. I think that is something they need to do. We push the limit, jeez. But that's some small mods compared to some stuff. Like, I think that you should be able to sort by, like, have a section where you can see your owned mods. They should show, like, mods on sale. They should have recently updated. Hello? Are you friendly? Hello, Gutsy. Curfew.
Curfew?
military business.
Let me through. I'm on important military business.
Analyzing vocal patterns. Confident.
Yeah, better refined search option would also be amazing. Like, I don't know what way Bethesda, like, uses. But, like, if, let's say there's a mod called, better toilets, right? If you type in toilet, it mightn't find it. Or if you type in better, it mightn't find it. Is that I haven't seen many authors dip, but they seem to be more closed off in terms. You mean like mod authors closed off? I'm just wondering, like the flight controller is one who's like done a lot of like free stuff. Heads down work. That's understandable. I apologize, Divine. The way you're talking, you're clearly a mod author. What mods have you made? Not asking that in a condescending way. I'm just curious because I'm really bad with names. And you'll be like, oh, I made it. Like, oh my god, that's an amazing mod. I think the studio has done some other games from before. What studio? Is that the one where you can push people? Oh god, this is giving me fucking flashbacks to what is that? Wasn't it fucking Fallout or 76 where you had to like defend the iBots repairing the station?
Nice.
Meaning authors not announcing anything, but I see activity from maternal leave makes sense. Ah, okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. Ow. Hey. Ba-da-da-da-da. Radio transmitter. The radio console appears to be missing a crucial transmitter nodule, which is likely the reason long-range broadcasts aren't functioning. Without the signal won't carry from the rest of the units. Okay.
Greetings.
Oh shit, hello. Oh yeah.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance. Please confirm.
Agent saying I had to wait 10 years. It is fucking crazy, Vaylander.
I will remain.
Yeah, I remember when like there was the rumor that Bethesda was going to do like 100 gigs for Starfield. Oh shit! Yeah, I knew the name was fucking familiar. I fucking love that fucking mod. That mod is amazing, by the way. I will say I don't know if I'm familiar with your Fallout mod, just because I kind of dipped from Fallout 4 before the mods came along. But the fucking Energy Shield mod is amazing. Hello, Guilty. How goes it? I think I have too many mods. Are you still sick, Guilty, or have you recovered? Alright, where's this boat? Alright, we gotta go down there. We're going fishing. That way. Ba-da-da-da-da. Enjoying Tribal Bethesda. Still sick? Well, you know what is the perfect time? You can now update your Fallout 4, download 100 gigs of Gothos mods, and you'll be good to go. What is that, a lighthouse? Ooh. Oh, shit. Fucking come at me. Fucking come at me, you fucking... Oh. Fucking, you sure you're not like a fucking member of the Omnissiah group, Typewriter? Looking for a date to the June patch. Best I can see is we'll get second week of June. Oh, more than likely it's gonna be. Any issues, any bans needed today? No. Not aware, not yet. Getting your friends sick? No, definitely not. They just have really poor immune systems, and Mona breaking, both of them breaking their, like, limbs is completely accidental. Can't blame me. Make sure all the mods are disabled later, so I have to go through one by one, enabling and downloading them. Ba-da-da. A radiated blood and a wrench. Nice. Not bothering Fallout, understandable. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why does he have a fucking mine attached to him? Oh my god, that's understandable. Understandable. Ba-da-da-da. No reload. No, I think she's making a joke because Scotland, the Brits see the Scottish people, This is a new mod that came out on Xbox recently. It is called Misery Island. I can fucking bring it up. You would not believe your eyes. Misery Island, Isles of New England. Vision channel confirmed external assets have started to roll in. Oh, hell yeah! PlayStation players will finally get their money's worth. Guilty, I apparently seen like a thing recently where Red Bull were doing a thing in like the Mersey River. Where... How about content? If you're asking a whole lot. Was that a rabbit? But basically Red Bull, like, they have like a kind of a pole and there's a flag at the top and you try and run up it and grab the pole. Which is pretty cool. Also, pretty dangerous. I'd definitely be able to grab it. I'm professional. What is that? Is that a boat? Is that a boat? Is that a dock? No, it's on the water. Is it a barge? Hello, rabbit. Rad Rabbit, how are you? Nah, Red Bull did a thing and they had fridges within an hour. The stock got stolen, for fuck's sake. Oh, you live in Hollow, aren't you Welsh?
Time's up, asshole. Disappearing on
I thought you were Welsh. I don't know if having one scouser, we don't need multiple. Guilty lives part-time in Everton. What's that say? Sturdy gatherer armor. Whoa. Are you a Mancunian? Alright guys, can we fucking relax please? I'm not equipped to fight without Gary and a giant Mona. Fucking come at me. Oh, so you're a big Oasis fan then, right? Come on, fucking shoot. God damn, fucking bullet sponges. It would help if I had perks. Let's do some VATS perks actually. Ba-da-da. We do a VATS, and where's our pistol perk? Alright, where is it? Howdy, everybody. Are you green with envy? Hate him and hate the football club, loved the PBO Crimson, from Fallout, but oh geez. Unless I have power armor. I hope you feel better soon, Thanatos. But that is understandable. I feel like with power armor, I would also feel quite invincible. Oh, and I missed. Oh no, we got him. Who we doing anything for? cursed leather, boiled accursed stuff, heavy. So it's like a different color. Leather. Oh shit. At least when you get out to the Natos, or like when you're done, you'll have some good. You'll have some good Fallout stuff. Which. Oh. What is this? Is this a barge? Dodgy, but where's your head? Your head appears to be missing, my good man. Ow. Armor's a cure-all infantry interview with all series actor. What would you want? Yeah, honestly, power armor is fucking cool. And as somebody who is a big... No problem, bro. As somebody who's a big Halo fan, I would prefer power armor over Mjolnir. Mjolnir. Just because, like, with the power armor in Halo, if your body isn't accustomed to it, you can kill yourself by twitching. I'd get a muscle cramp and my entire leg would like do a 360 and end up in my esophagus. Mechs would definitely be something that's cool, and I always like held out like a little sliver of hope that the reason power armor wasn't added into Jesus fucking Christ, the Brits are at. Look, the Brits are fucking at again. Is that the Brit? No, that's not a Brit. Is that a Brit? Like I'm a Starfield, mod Nova Rhyme worship. There's a... Really? The... Oh, is that the Habs? Honestly, I'm excited to see like what they can do with like ship parts. Hey, I'm Irish. It's valid. But yeah, like the fact that they didn't add power armor into like Fallout or Starfield, I like keep thinking like they're keeping it like ready in the back pocket. Pew. Pew. Max would be very fucking cool. I follow on my little order. How do things? Oh, London is supposedly very good. You want to be careful. Fallout Merseyside is like, apparently it's coming out soon. But there's like an NPC in it. It's like a legendary boss. It's like a 4 foot tall lady that like tries to fight you. She has an affinity for snakes. Fuck it, god damn it. I keep pressing the wrong button to crouch. The files got stolen. You scousers are very dodgy like that. Aha. Oh, that is valid. We do have the power assisted arm, which I kind of wish it did more. Like, I kind of wish it like had a like spacesuits having intrinsic perks. Like, imagine that one made it so like melee damage was like twice as effective. I don't have a cap on the amount of caffeine a drink can have. I don't believe so. Boom. Why? Does like do other countries? See, that's something I'd like to see, like a mod author do, like a take on, like making, like putting the armor, like because like spacesuits they're cool, but like tweaking them for different, you know, like having like exploration-based spacesuits, combat-based spacesuits, and like they have like unique perks and stuff. Like if you're using like a spacesuit for exploration, your scanner's better and you move faster. Would you ever trust a spacesuit after it was shot? Oh, you mean a spacesuit? It depends on what it was shot by. You know, if it was like a BB gun, maybe. If it was a 50 caliber machine gun, probably not. Hello, where are you? I mean, excuse me. You just shoot me through the fucking wall? Hey, fuck off. Bam. Bam. But bam. Bam. Yo, Guilty, you gonna play Jump Space? When, the fuck is that? Okay. You gonna play Jump Space when the new update comes out? And I'm not aware of it, but I don't really drink coffee myself. The only caffeine I have is Monsters. Bulkhead requires... Oh, it's inaccessible. That reminds me of the Daisy location. No cap on caffeine here. Understandable. How the fuck do I get in? Do I get in there? Is there no way in? Hello? All right.
Got this locked.
Bulkhead, yo. Oh, you're Swedish, Thanatos. Awesome. Yeah, TJ, my BFF is from Sweden. Sounds like battery acid to me. Some of them aren't too bad. The customization personalized shield, without going overboard, I break it down to utility, offensive, and defensive. See, I do, and I appreciate that, because I feel like the spacesuit system is quite cool in general, but from a roleplay / realism point of view, like, where's the armor, Bethesda? Like, I think they should have kind of did, like, similar to... Fucking... What are you, fucking dodging? Like, you know the way how in Fallout you have, like, power armor stuff? They should have, like, used the power armor system originally in Fallout or in Starfield and made it so that the power armor system is actually your spacesuit system. And instead of, you know, using it in combat, you had to use it, like, in certain areas, like you know, environments that were toxic and shit. And then you'd have, like, normal armor and stuff. Because, like, they have the armor system, like, in Neon, they're all, like, wearing armor, but that armor, like, doesn't even do anything. It's just like, yo, am I going swimming? Alright, so we're going swimming off the coast. Do I have a boat? YOLO! Oh. Oh, there's an island over there. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm gonna get radiated. No. Oh, that is a boat. That's a really strange boat, though. I should Fallout Monster Espresso. I've never had Monster Espresso. I've seen them, though. And I'm like, why? Bum, 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 bum. Like, because that was... When Bethesda did the whole thing of, like, you know, like, planets and stuff, I really was hoping that it would be like Mass Effect, where, like, certain... It's like, you know, like how in certain planets, like, have the environmental damage, but, like, it doesn't really do much. Like, imagine, like, making it so that, like, planets actually did have, like, proper, like, if you weren't wearing a suit, you would die almost immediately, and you had to have, like, kind of these, like, EVA suits that is your space suit. All right, I'm going to pull a Britain and claim this rock in the middle of nowhere. All right. Whee! Well, they didn't have a flag. Do you have a flag? High survival options are meant to fill the gap. They are, but I feel like sadly they don't do it just made for babies, so they couldn't do that. Hey now, Bob Ross, how dare you, okay? Not always, but where the fuck am I going? What? Why does like it keep turning itself off? Kick or death. Do you have a tray? Yeah. Welcome aboard me boat. Na. Ooh. Oh, a whale. Nice. Alright, so it's somewhere down there. Right. Oh my God, that's a fucking boat and a half. What the fuck? Alright, legally I can't see shit. Yeah. It did increase by a fair amount of money. Alright, let me... You guys recommend Fallout 4 in Series X or the PS5 Pro? I don't know if the PS5 Pro has, because with the PS5 Pro, I don't know if developers need to kind of like update the game to make it run better. I thought the Steam, yeah, it was like, did it, the price of the Pro is nowhere. That is also quite true. Like the Pro is very expensive currently. Why do I feel like it's directly under this buoy? There we go. Do it. Anything here? Because like I know the Pro is like better in terms of like specs than the Xbox. That more than likely unknown. That's like a big issue with the base game or with the base creation of menu. It tends to shit the bed an awful lot. Also, Guilty, you didn't answer my question. How dare you? Yeah, they have to update the Pro for it to take advantage of PSR, even an update. Yeah, so it'll run like it will, like it'll definitely run a little bit better. However, like when it comes to like mods and stuff, I see there's your pro. Fucking, how big is this boat? Am I gonna drown? What am I looking for? Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Like, it is crazy they, like, increase the goddamn price of the thing. Like, what is it, like 900? Come on now, Sony. What the I mean, even the Series X is, like, fucking crazy money. You know, gaming's supposed to be, like, a cheap hobby. I know I said that before and someone laughed at me, but, like, not everyone fucking has a PC, okay? Oh, it was only like 200 less than the Legion X, which is also OLED and 2 times powerful. Jesus. Got mine for 180. Ooh, very nice. The I remember GameStop used to occasionally like do stuff like that where like they'd be like, oh, we'll take your Xbox off you for serious amounts of money. Okay, I don't know what we're looking for here. We're just gonna go back to the boat. Where's the... There isn't... Was there an island over there? Yeah, there's an island over... No, okay, let's go back to... There's a small island there. Let's go to that one. Oh, did they? So, oh, damn. So they must have been definitely something got my base gen console, but about when it first came out, the biggest scam is you console guys are getting charged still for online gaming. I mean, we get some benefits to the online stuff, you know? But I can understand it. And if the new console be PC, will the console give you the option to fully choose their own server? That's my biggest worry, Dutchy, to be honest with you. Game PC, cashed out on a home entertainment. Didn't have the stamina I used to do outdoor stuff, but expensive, got borked every time I start. But then expensive PC game. See? What do you mean by borked? Like, how fucked is it? PC and base for... Oh, not too bad, not too bad. See, I was kind of interested in the PS Pro just because Starfield. Oh, and is it like, is there something wrong with it? Like, or is it just... Don't take it the wrong way, but are you a bit like intellect how do I say this? Like, let's say, for instance, I'm not the most tech savvy person when it comes to like PC stuff myself. It's like one of those instances where like there's something that you need to do, but like you're not aware, or is it just like, generally speaking, if you like touch wood, I'm touching multiple forms of wood. Electronically challenged. That's the word I was looking for. Technologic. I was trying to say that, but then I ended up like information plaque. To the south, you will see the approximately 55-acre island known as Baker's Island. Originally owned by the Massachusetts Bay Colony, it was granted to the town of Salem in 1660. John was the first private owner of the island. The island once housed a hotel, but now almost entirely cottages, most of which are individually named. The house is a store, firehouse, and Sherman C. Burnham meeting building. Executive fix it, but I think the power supply units are hard. Oh, that is not good. The Essex National Heritage Commission owns approximately 11 acres of land at the north end of the island where Baker's Island light and its coming building the island. This is really fucking cool. Yeah, ta-ta. Yeah, ta-ta. I love that it's a little telescopic thing. E2 and about the update for Starfield is a bit ridiculous. I'm playing 3 Skyrim all over again. Well, the thing is there's only like one person. I don't think there is actually one person, but like they have to like QA everything, so they have to go and test it. And I think they're quite limited. Not to mention there is a big queue of stuff. Hello there. No, it's the update's very nice. How am I missing? Shit, oh shit. Oh, get off me! See, but there is just something special about pressing. See, that's kind of how I view it too. So now, to be honest with you, like I obviously have a PC. My issues, there's always worries when there's always worries when play Starfield, and that's what I got a console. That is very true, Guilty. That's what I was gonna say. Like console gaming, it's all about simplicity. You know, like 99 times out of 100, the game will work. You know, no bullshit. You don't have to update your drivers or any of this stuff. Like sometimes games can come out broken, but they're very few and far between. And like, there's definitely like, there's a criticism these days, or like not a criticism, but like a concern these days, where like after, you know, look at, you know, Starfield and stuff, is Bethesda going this route where they're, what is that? Hold on now. How does, what are you wearing? But like, there's the criticism that Bethesda is going Black Lungjet. The fuck is Lungjet? Sorry. Because they're kind of going like very mod centric, which there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but like Starfield, like you know the way Starfield, right? Like it needs a lot of mods for like certain things, like shipbuilding and a lot of stuff. Like, it's definitely not because I'm an idiot, X. Definitely not because I'm an idiot. Hello there, Fizz. How goes it? But yeah, we don't know if like I'm hoping Starfield is just a kind of a once-off fluke, because like Bethesda, yeah, no, like they with Starfield, yes, they definitely are. Now I hope, you know, when we go back to the Fallout and Elder Scrolls and stuff, it's going to be like different, because you know Starfield was like a completely different game to them, which is understandable. See, because that was like early on, there was like the rumors and stuff about like Starfield, and like is that Bethesda were planning on doing, and again, I don't know how true this is, or you know, this is just what I've heard, and there's no like, this is like a grapevine thing. Like I haven't even heard it from anyone specific. Like it seems like Bethesda were like initially intending to use the paid creation program as a way to kind of increase revenue. They were going to focus on like free bug fixes, and then like free bug fixes, as if you'd pay for bug fixes. They're not Activision. Bug fixes, and then like quality of life stuff, and then they were going to focus primarily on paid expansions. And like mod authors, verified creators were going to make kind of like, you know, like the kind of the other sort of stuff, you know, like the DLCs, weapon skins, stuff like that. But I think the problem is that the fact that, you know, Starfield wasn't exactly received well, because, you know, there was a lot of stuff lacking. Still good stuff, obviously, but it was lacking. And then they didn't have I think they were expecting a lot of big mod authors to come from, you know, Elder Scrolls and Fallout. That didn't happen. Only a few did. I think Bethesda lack any creativity. When you think lots of Fallout was created by modders in the first place, they did PR hires, a few good devs. Like it definitely does kind of give the feeling, Fizz, that like, and again, like I enjoy Starfield. I think Starfield is an amazing good. If it was honestly, Jordan, no, I think it would have died in the water. The one thing that kept, well, there was two things that kept Fallout 76 afloat. It was the fact that Pete Hines did not want to let it die, and it had that Fallout brand. You know what I mean? Like, if Starfield had came out as a cooperative game, and to be honest with you, there is some elements of it that makes me think that it was meant to be some sort of like 76 style game, like the weapon tier system, like, and like the loot drops and stuff. It screams like, you know, it wanted to be like a Destiny style cooperative shooter. Now, it could also just be the fact that, you know, they were basing a lot of their stuff off of 76 because that was the last game they had done. Hello. I don't think it was intentional choice. They're working on very big games, and the production bloat is very hard to manage. See, that's also been like, I've heard like some sources tell me that Bethesda, ever since Bethesda got really big, they've had a very hard time kind of handling how large they are. Oh my fucking god, that he exploded. Fair enough. But the problem I have is when I add up all the mods I purchased, the mods aren't as big as Bethesda content drops. Oh yeah, no, honestly, Fizz, I know. And like, I mean, that's, I say this to like everyone, right? And they aren't, well, it's not that they're a lot bigger than what they were. You know, like when they made Skyrim, when they made like Oblivion, when they made Fallout 3, like even when they made Fallout 4. Like they kind of skyrocketed after, I feel like, Skyrim. But what you were saying, Fizz, like that's something I'm always like, I always mention, like it's crazy to me that the amount of people that will pay for paid mods, and I have nothing wrong with paid mods. I think when done right, they're an amazing way to do things. However, people are buying the shit paid mods, the god tier paid mods, everything in between, and I can't help but wonder, like, Bethesda people, these people are willing to throw their money at you. Why are you not giving paid content? Like, we have, I've said this before, right? Like, we've got mod authors that are, like, able to pump out stuff, like Wiz, for instance, making ship parts. He told me roughly it takes about 6 months from conception to stuff. Why wasn't Bethesda doing that? Why wasn't there, like, every, like, 2 or 3 months we get, like, a paid, like, 10 euro pack that adds, like, 2-3 dozen ship parts, you know, like some weapons, a new quest, you know, stuff like that. Activision gets heavily criticized, and so the DLC is making the game unplayable. If you don't, Bethesda are doing even worse. You're paying for low quality mods, at least DICE. Yeah, that is fair. DICE have done like a massive kind of 360, and they're doing fucking amazing. I feel like Fever Dream will come out very soon. You will never be able to compare official to unofficial kind of dot, so it's never going to work. One quest being 120 hours of Skyrim doesn't mean a single quest. No, that's fair. But like the problem with that is, hello Pickle. The problem with that, Flakes, is that like, I guess the biggest concern with the paid mod system is that there's no like proper quality control. You have like a paid mod that's like 400 credits that like adds like a really good weapon and stuff, and then you've got like another paid mod that's 400 credits and it adds like a broken fucking fan fiction quest line that's like not actually a quest line. You know what I mean? Like I think that if they were a little bit more restrictive and controlling over what can be allowed as a paid mod, like I always used to make jokes about like, you know, how you'd have to basically, you know, like kind of throw out your idea of the paid mod you want to make to Bethesda, and then they determine if it was kind of allowed. But that's not the case. I mean, you've got ProbeTech making his fan fiction mods, which if they were free, I wouldn't get. I mean, even though that they are paid, I fucking love that armor. Oh yeah, like they're definitely going to be investing a lot of development. Like 99% of the development team, they're going to be working on. Sorry, what was your query? Sorry. My mod Series X updated the game updated the last 4 years. So what happens to my mods if I update the game after not updating it for the last? You'll have to re-download all your mods. They'll all be gone. Spacepart, sorry, I didn't see that. Bethesda does it. They profit, but we gotta pay wages. If the modders do, it's basically almost pure profit. And there is definitely a lot of truth to that. Because the other thing is, the other kind of side of the story, like what you're saying, like Flakes, about like kind of the price and stuff, right? Like just because you can make a paid mod and charge something doesn't necessarily mean it's worth that. You know what I mean? Like if we look at like indie games that come out of the woodwork that end up being god tier, they tend to be priced a lot lower than AAA and AA games because, you know. And I think a lot of mod authors, a lot of paid mod authors don't realize, I mean, most paid mod authors don't even understand like the system. Like I've had mod authors where like I've like been like, look, the price is a little bit too high for this, but you know, aside from that, and then they'll go on, the mod authors will go on rants about like how it took them so many fucking hours, and I'm like, I don't give a shit how many hours it takes you. It's irrelevant. Whether it takes you 10 hours or 1,000 hours, you can't charge by the hour. That's not the field, like, you know, that they're in. You know? But I want to move his Dax weapons, but no animation, maybe a reason. I mean, to be honest with you, and not trying to hype up, like, I think we have good weapon mod authors in Starfield specifically. Like, QA is needed for it definitely is. It is definitely needed. I don't think it would be beneficial if incomplete mundane base game could be. I mean, that's where, like, kind of again the issues kind of life is the fact that the base game, right? And it's like they got it really good with, like, the idea behind Starfield is very good, right? Like having this kind of open world kind of role-playing game sort of stuff, like, good job, Bethesda. But it lacks a lot of these features you're talking about that, like, previous Bethesda games had. Like, they bring in, like, the outpost builder, like, from the settlement builder from Fallout 4, but it's shit. It's, like, gutted completely. They bring in a ship builder, which is honestly some of the coolest shit ever, but it's, like, half-arsed. Write them down. Yes, write them down would be your best bet. Are they still in the library section, or should I write them down? Write them down, write them down, write them down. Hello, Dong! First of all, NES is what keeping Bethesda's both from... it definitely fucking is. It definitely is preventing them from... And it's frustrating, because, like... Starfield is a base game and more... That's what annoys me the most, Fizz, right? Is that I could understand if, like... Starfield, I think, has the potential to be an amazing game. Like, that's why I get so irate when Bethesda choose to, like, do nothing or are very, you know, kind of flip-flopping. Because, like, this is Bethesda Game Studios. Like, they made some bangers. Now, obviously, these days, you know, that's not... Is the hitching from modded faces still present? What do you mean by hitching from modded faces? What does that mean? Like, there's so many, if they expanded upon, like, and Free Lanes was like that was a great kind of thing for them to do. Like, prior to that, Bethesda have never really overloaded anything. I don't believe so, Space Pirate, but I don't really play heavily modded on this game. But there's just, yeah, like, it's like with the... About take. See, I think Watchtower in a way was like was a kind of like a defibrillator to the Bethesda or to Starfield. Like, I think the main criticisms I could see with, like, Watchtower, right, is that Watchtower focused very heavily on the kind of the ship aspect, which is an amazing thing. But it was quite limited because the base game is quite limited. Like, Bethesda have this whole, like, ship section, but you very rarely ever fight more than 2 to 3 ships, you know? There's no big cinematic ship battles. Like... Whether we wanted it or whether they wanted it or not, you know, they stepped into a war with the Cabal. No, I'm sorry. Like, it was kind of seen as like an unofficial DLC, and I did call it that. And that's fair. That's honestly, that is very fair. I do think Bethesda could have capitalized on Watchtower by, like, you know, basically pumping out some updates alongside it. Yeah, the pointer cap is going to be the biggest fucking problem. Like, most of the issues I've seen people mention, like, over the last probably lifetime. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's only 2, and there should be more. You know what I mean? Like, there should be instances, like, where you can, like, there should be ship, like, missions, right? Where you can, like, choose to, like, fucking hang out or, like, throw your weight in with, like, say, like, the, you know, like, the kind of the fleet security guys or, like, the The, you know, like the planetary security, and like you have like proper like, you know, like kind of like, I imagine like kind of orbital station defense. Where like, imagine like you have to like hold out, like imagine like you defend the clinic against fucking like multiple fleets of waves of ships. Honestly, Flakes, the problem with that is like when it comes to paid mod authors, there's very few that can actually take criticism. And I'm not saying it's definitely possible. You know, obviously there's a lot of mod authors out there that very well could be good at it, but like I have yet to see it. Like most of the mod authors that I've seen, the paid mod authors, that like when they're hit with criticism, they either ignore it completely, get super like narky. That's what I mean. Like there's so many ways they could have, and hopefully they will still flesh out the game. I'm never gonna give up on Starfield because I think it could be something amazing. And I don't mean the kind of amazing where like, you know, like where mod authors turn like Bethesda games into something insane. The pipeline gets very complicated when games are more technically difficult texturing, and that there's definitely some truth to that. There definitely is. Like there was the rumors about like Bethesda focusing on you know like upgrading the engine to kind of make it a hybrid between like Unity, was it Unreal and thingy? Like, I remember a lot of people were worried about that, right? They were like, oh no, but then a few people who were like more in the know was like, that could be really good. Because while the creation engine has some serious issues, Unreal can allow you to do amazing fucking stuff. Like, one of the things I think Bethesda need to get on the bandwagon is cutscenes. Like, I'm sorry, Bethesda. I understand, like, you know, first person sort of stuff, but give us cutscenes. I want to see some cool fun cutscenes, Bethesda. I'm the program, but I haven't released paid mod. I'll do free work so far. To be honest, Flakes, it's more so the thing that it's less like yeah, it's not Fizz is not saying that in that way, but I think there have been a few instances in the past in both this stream specifically where there's a lot of paid mod authors where they could definitely, you know, like they've come in swinging, you know, or reviews. Well, the good news is, anytime you put out a mod, I will definitely review it, Divine. Yeah, and that's the other, like, that's the other crazy thing too, like with the kind of like, oh, wait, holy shit, that was cool how the door worked. You know, hold on now. Whoa. I need to backpedal here. You need to talk with people in the know. It's super annoying hearing people talk about modding without actually speaking to modders. See, but Flakes, you're kind of, that comes across a little bit slightly, that's a bit controversial. Like, what can you specify like what you mean by that specifically? Because I have been harassed behind the scenes by mod authors for not even for nothing. I have had mod authors talk shit about me when I've been somewhat critical of other mods and stuff. And that's me. Like, I'm somebody who, like, not in a big-headed way, but I could make or break like a mod author by my words, and I try not to. Can you imagine, like, if these people have the audacity to talk shit about like a creator who's trying to kind of highlight really good paid mods and stuff, and also warn like, imagine what it's like for people that don't have that platform. Like, I've seen it and I've heard of it. There's some fucking asshole mod authors out there, and like, I've had people come to me and be like, yo, Crimson, like, I've had issues with this mod, and I reached out to the author, and the author like treated me like shit. And I'm like, excuse me, what? And then I see proof of it. Like, it all falls back on Bethesda. Everything falls back on Bethesda. But at the same time, like, what Fizz is saying is, like, you should never have to reach out to a mod author with problems. Like, Bethesda, and I thought Bethesda did have something there. All right, Sickest, have a good one. maybe 1 to 2 videos and I get feedback and improve. Obviously we don't take all feedback because it's not, and that there is, to benefit, to be fair, right, there is a lot of times, Divine, where I see people who will be like, this mod is broke, it makes my game crash, and I'm like, do you have other mods? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, well, then that's not really the mod author's fault. Like, this is the problem with, like, with the whole paid modding stuff, right? Is there's a lot of misconceptions. People assume paid mods, like, will work together. They don't. They don't have to. There's no checking behind this. Sometimes mod authors make it so that mods will work. You get patches and stuff, but not always. You know what I mean? Like, it's... Yeah, it's... That being said, I don't blame people for not, like, wanting to reach out to mod authors, because you never know what's going to happen, which I always find that quite ironic, because if somebody's, if I'm reaching out to a mod, not me specifically, but, like, if someone's reaching out to a mod author and they're like, hi, I bought your paid mod, but I'm having issues. If they're doing that, right, they've already determined that they're willing to assist you instead of just getting a refund. So the fact that they're like, you know, they've done that, it's kind of like, holy shit. I heard it from a consumer perspective, really gets the modder's perspective. Well, I mean, and again, in that regards, Flake, just going off of kind of what you're saying, right? Like, since starting, like, my channel, I've had some great conversations with mod authors. In the stream is one of the best ways to hear from mod authors and stuff. And, like, we've definitely kind of had, I've been what would you say? I've been enlightened. Yeah, not to mention there's, like, one Discord in particular. If you have any criticism with mods, they'll delete your comments, and it's just like, brother, fuck off. How dare you? But, like, yeah, like, I've had instances where, like, people come and they're like, yo, hello, Crimson. And I always think, like, a vault would be fucking cool. People are like, you know, any word on the PS release? I'm guessing. He's going to answer himself. Never mind, I apologize. I'm so used to. But yeah, the thing is if modders want to give their perspective, which I 100% love, like, I fucking love when, like, people like Prof is in the chat so I can annoy him by asking questions, and then he kind of gives me, you know, like, get the tidbits of, because, like, I'm not a mod author, or, you know, but then not everyone has that benefit, you know, not every, like, you, like, I've said it from the beginning, you shouldn't have to jump through people's Discords to do anything like that. And I think everyone's kind of on the same page. Or to display the colas. That is quite a cool one. I do wish there was more to it, though. We need, like, our own drinks. The Xbox people, most of the serious fucking page in Bethesda. I'm surprised the Xbox people aren't writing Bethesda, pushes them to... To be honest, we're a very vocal minority when it comes to gaming. This is, like, always the thing. Like, as much as we complain and stuff, and, like, most people don't, you know? Like, yo, mixing station would be fucking sick. Like, that's why, like, I left the Bethesda Discord, right? Partly because there's so many people in that Discord that are content with how the game is, right? They're content the fact that Bethesda brought out the game and didn't really update. It went radio silent for a year and just had, like, a lot of questionable stuff. Like, I remember, like, my little community after we'd watch, you know, the latest Game Expo, hoping to see some Starfield news. And then we'd all kind of, you know, fair enough, we'd all jump into Bethesda's Starfield Discord, being like, oh, you know, I wonder, is anybody talking about the fact that there's no news and it's going on, like, several months? And all you'd see, you wouldn't see anybody really talking about it. You'd just see certain people kind of mocking, mocking, like, you know, the fans that want information. You know? It's like, how dare me want Bethesda to update the game? And this is one of the problems with Bethesda games. The modding community with Bethesda has always been big because Bethesda definitely They like, you know, Bethesda games have always been kind of very, they care about their mod authors, which is awesome. But like the level of not everyone, obviously, I'm not generalizing here, but the level of delusion. Hello, Shadow. There's quite a few people that will just like, they'll take the game as is. They have no problem, you know, like spending money to like buying a Gothos mod that adds features that was in previous Bethesda games, or buying a Young Neil mod, you know what I mean? And like, that's crazy to me, because it ultimately goes back to the fact that not everything needs to be a fucking paid mod. I believe there is an update coming, Space. See, it's gonna to make a patch roadmap for and over. Bethesda had to. What's that in reference to, LeBron? I mean, Bethesda need to take a fucking course on how to do public relations. A roadmap? Did they? Oh, well, yes, they did. Well, it's because the fucking game was like, what the hell, Bethesda? You broke my fucking game. Opinion. It's currently not on mods Bethesda. You have an official creation page. You have paid creation sale. You free. Oh yeah, no, like that's like ultimately, Thanatos. That's how it is, right? No matter how angry we get at Probe Tech or Gothos or Young Neil or like Wiz for like increasing the standards of ship parts, it goes back to Bethesda, you know. Bethesda allow it. Bethesda, you know, they allow the paid mods. They allow the game to come out in states where there's bugs. They allow the game to go for a long time. Did you update it, Dragon? A lot of Xbox players dip because of the wait time. Yeah, and that's, yeah, like there was a massive jump when Free Lanes came out. Like the player like numbers, like it nearly tripled. But it was only like 1/10 or 1/20. No, it was like only like either 1/10 or 1/5 of the players at launch. And obviously you can't necessarily take like the kind of the launch players, because whenever like a new game comes out, right, especially on Game Pass, people are going to jump in and play it. You know, that's comic bot. We don't have a rating system. It is extremely predatory. And like in one way it's great because creators like myself are able to fucking skyrocket their channel, but at the same time it's disgraceful. Like it is absolutely disgraceful. And like I'd go one step further to say that Bethesda need to get they need to get like very clinical with how they deal with verified creators. Like you make a dodgy paid mod that like breaks something, fucking one strike. There's proof of you harassing or talking shit to people that have bought your content. Get the fuck out of the program. You know? But you know, that's just me, man. I was hoping people would travel more than one active companion. There's mods that do it, Jordan. Part of the problem with that though is that the game's not really meant to it. Average pay creation. It very much is. Oh, you're telling me, totally right about stuff like Young Neil is small, yeah, clearly stream expense pack, two things can be. Oh yeah, no, they definitely can. And that's the thing is, I will say, in stuff like that, like I will harp on about Gothos being a bit, you know, questionable, but Bedlam is very good. You know, like Young Neil is very much kind of questionable, but some of his mods are good. You know, like people like some of his mods. Probe Tech. I don't have I suppose the only positive is when you make your mods, people enjoy watching me trash them. Yeah, that's the other. Yeah, and there's truth in that too, LeBron. I might have to message Kingath behind the scenes and ask him if there's any ETA on his paid mod coming out, or his free mod. I don't know if it's paid or free. I think it's free. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me. What the fuck is that? What did they do to the Willy Jeep? The Willy Jeep. The fucking Willy Jeep. How dare you, Bethesda? We had such an iconic vehicle in the Willy Jeep, and you made it. Well, yeah, like there was the. Oh yeah. Like there was supposed to be an escape room. There was like some of the things. Where are they? Nowhere. And like it is crazy to me because like 76 got so much shit, right? Like, it got criticized so much, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think a lot of it wasn't very justified. You know? Like, 76 had a serious identity crisis at launch, but can you name games that haven't? Let's see, me and King Gath, we have a good relationship, you know, like, he occasionally messages me and I'm like, hello there. I'm joking. Plus, even if I did, I would be more asking for personal reasons, like, mod authors can tell me stuff about upcoming and I don't spoil. See, no one will ever be Rockstar. No one will ever be fucking Rockstar. But yeah, it's like 76, like, there was like suing, and like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, the bag stuff was like a bit, you know, a bit questionable. But again, developers don't make their collector's editions. They basically do that outhouse. So you have to give King Gat. No, God, no. What the fuck? I usually just annoy him with questions about things. I'm like, yo, Kinga. He's like, hello. And I'm like, how you doing? Oh, that fucking secret star yard, honestly, I can't tell if that's GPT going through some sort of interdimensional crisis. Okay, fair enough. No, Holly, let's not make it weird, okay? I'd have paid model to ask question to. I mean, Kate, dude, him and his team, they know their fucking stuff. Like, they know their stuff. Oh, it is. And like, the problem is, right, is that I think the problem. Hello there, Lucius. Games need to get rid of dailies. That's a psychological thing to make you keep playing the game. It's quite sad. But it is. It's like FOMO. Like, I hate FOMO. That's part of the reason I stopped playing 76, because of the FOMO. You know, like, I don't like the fact that I have to fucking, you know, it's like, oh, I didn't log in. No, I didn't get my nail hammer. Yeah, no, I agree, Space, 100%. I fucking agree. I don't mind it when I'm playing the game. Like Battlefield, although to be fair, Battlefield does a good job because you can like re-earn your shit. You still there, Fish? Have you been playing Fallout 4, by the way? Like, I like Bethesda as much as the next person, but it's like you're saying, LeBron, like, there's a line, you know, that the line in the sand. I love Bethesda. I think Bethesda are an awesome company. Oh my God. Despite the fact that they have done some very stupid and questionable stuff. However, I will be the first, like, if I ever get to talk to Todd Howard, I'll be like, Todd, you made some banging fucking games, but what the fuck happened with Starfield? But understandable, Fizz. Me and Dad are gonna be playing that again tonight, trying to get the. You're not gonna buy Wiz's creation. See, the problem with that, LeBron, right, is there's a good idea in that, you know, like people used to saying like the vote with your wallet. That shit doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. Because there's these people called whales, and whales are the reason microtransactions are still the thing, you know? Don't get me wrong, I will I will say there are some mod authors that are very much deserving of our money. There are mod authors that maybe deserve a little money, and then there's some that don't deserve fucking anything. They deserve, like, somebody to sit them down and explain the fucking lore. Bethesda's games doesn't have a Batman superhero character that operates a power plant in Aquila City. Wink, wink. And there's nothing, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being a whale. I mean, I'm technically a whale, but, like, you guys watch my videos, so, like, your fault that I buy shitty paid mods and good paid mods. I'd still buy the majority of them if I was playing. I just definitely wouldn't buy some of the more questionable ones. With a water spray. Bad modder, bad. Read the fucking lore. But, 76 never allowed you to put follows the bunkers. The bunkers ended up being very half-arsed. Like, very half-arsed. Like, did they ever make it that you can put, like, you can do food and stuff? Figure out why certain resources are getting highlighted. If I mark the mannequin, I need to place the mannequin and not another in that series. Wait, what? What's this, Dutchy? Bethesda? Most players, modders, Bethesda milk the bejesus out of understandable. They're playing Terra and it really hit home. Maybe they don't. See, it's hard because sometimes there's naive Crimson who believes too much in people. But part of me, like, I still believe in Bethesda. I think that they're going through something that hopefully they'll eventually get sorted. I think that Freelands had some really good stuff in it. Your money. Well, because I don't know. Like, the thing is I find it hard to say that what Bethesda is doing is, like, greedy.
Hey, come on.
Like, I definitely think there's some stupidity to some of what Bethesda's doing, but I don't think it's pure greed, you know? Like, if it was pure greed, there would be, like, if it was pure... No, but if it was pure greed, right? One of the first things they would have done was they would have fixed the mod issue, right? How many people opted to not buy paid mods on this game because of the issues? You know what I mean? Like, there's other instances where I do feel like, you know, it's just Bethesda being stupid. Like it's just weird. Talked about changing the prices of creations years ago. Wait, what do you mean changing prices to make? If I had the skills to make me get some, I want money. And going to something they realize. Well, see, but then I don't know. I don't. Freedom Studios now that I'm trying to replace thousands Bethesda is far too. And that is definitely a fucking issue. I will not deny that 100%. Adjusting the price of creations to make it fair. Well, see. The thing is they leave that up to creators. Now, should they leave that up to creators? I don't think so, personally. Because the problem is, right, is some creators aren't aware. Some creators will, like, overcharge. I think there's been maybe only 1 or 2 mods where, like, I felt like they should be worth more. But the vast majority, like, yeah. That's why, like, I think that there should be Bethesda need to be the middleman. You know what I mean? Like, Bethesda are the ones you go to when you have problems with it, and Bethesda will try and fix it for you, and they'll run between. Bethesda should be the ones, like, there should be a tier system. We've said it before. Mona was the one who came with it. There should be a tier system. Like, mod authors shouldn't be able to come out the woodwork, right, and be able to make a mod over, like, 500 credits. Like, and you may think to yourself, oh, well, Crimson, like, if you limit how much money a mod author is able to make, maybe they won't, you know, they won't put effort in. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I have nothing wrong with mod authors making money. However, I do feel like there's a problem if you're going in just to make money. Now, this scrolls lower, I missed throwing. Well, that is the other thing, Cordic, like, when people... I need to fucking turn... This game's audio is fucking crazy, by the way. Like, it's very obvious Bethesda dumbed down their games. There's no denying that. Donations won't work, Bob. And I'm going to be honest with you, most gamers are cheap asses. Like, they are cheap asses. I've spoken to mod authors who have made mods, and they've made mods on Nexus for years. They've got very few donations, right? But then paid mods, they get fucking thousands of sales, you know? Maybe some people are too good with money. I mean, part of that is also probably the fact that you just click a button, you know? I don't have to... Never got animations for drawing mixed weapons, like Starfield can get a pistol holster. Let's do content. Well, I think... I don't say that fits. If we get rid of paid mods, I won't have my ship parts. Very true, like say the quality of content can't be solved because it's subjective. Oh yeah, no, bugs should definitely 100%. They should act some modder. Well, I think the reason I kind of mean it is because like there's mods out there, right, where like the mod author has charged way too much. You hurt my bottom line here. Oh god. Don't worry, Cordic, you gotta put out better engine rooms, you know? Better all-in-one habs. Be like 5 and give you credits. And that's honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Bethesda haven't done that. I mean, hell, if they're gonna go, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? And this may be a very much a hot take. I prefer the paid mod creation. Oh, Bethesda's creations are fucking 100% overpriced. The only one that's worth it value-wise is Escape. Everything else, fucking shit show. Fucking, like, 300 credits for 3 plushies. Fucking 1,000, 10 euro for a fucking hab? Brother, please. But anyway. What I was going to say is I rather the paid mod system than the fucking shit show that is the Atom Store from 76, right? And I know that's a very hot take, but I would rather mod authors make paid content. Like, don't get me wrong, Bethesda need to make content themselves. I feel like just Bethesda making content for the game would also passively, like, increase the quality of paid mods, because they'd be like, you know, people like, why would I buy that, like, shitty fucking outfit mod when Bethesda have put in a shitload of outfits for free? It does. The Atom Store is a fucking shit show. It's a shit show. And I say that as someone who has spent a lot of atoms. I love you, Bethesda, but my god, the level of egregiousness, it's like Battle Pass, and then you have this freemium store. All they need is fucking loot boxes, and it's a GG. Well, no, there's definitely like a fucking increase in content. I had a few mod authors tell me when like when Freelades came out on PlayStation, loads of people. I mean, the battle passes. It's like I remember people used to joke about Call of Duty when it had battle passes, season passes, loot boxes, stuff. But to be fair to COD, at least it was still a good game, you know, at the time. Whether it's a good game now or not, you know, COD is dead to me when they killed DMZ. I'm gonna be honest with you. Isn't dedicating devs to making standalone content? They won't pay someone to do their job is not important. Well, maybe they should, though, because a lot of people bought the game. Like, hell, we bought Terran Armada. I mean, I don't think anybody really bought it because, you know, surprise mechanic, you made, Jesus Christ. Like, I want more content, and I have no problem paying for more content, Bethesda. Give me ship parts. Give me a quest line that allows me to have my own home station / mothership. Give me a quest line that lets me fucking start up like fucking a list like fucking colony system. You know, give me like just anything and I'll fucking pay for it. You bought it? What did you buy? I wasn't aware that makes sense, but I think it's important. I assume more content, the more downloads. Is it still making content? Oh no, they're definitely still making content. And the thing is, I don't even care if it takes time. Just fucking tell us it's gonna take time, Bethesda. You know, like you have shown time and time again that you have no problem throwing money at big mod teams like King Gath and Painter and stuff to make stuff. If you are focusing on, like, let's say you're focusing on making Shattered Space 2, then it is definitely, Bob Ross, how dare you? How dare you? But if you're going to do that, and, you know, you're going to make Shattered Space 2, then, you know, bring in some of the mod authors that are reliable and be like, look, make us some content. Release trends, true. We're due on one more. Well, we're definitely due at least one more. And to be honest with you, I want to see it go beyond that. I want Starfield to stand the test of time. I want it to have a No Man's Sky appeal, you know? Where people be like, damn, do you remember when Starfield was kind of dog shit? Well, now it's actually good. And I always thought it was good. But, like, obviously it had glaring issues. Still does. Positive energy. Problem is when better creators When the better creators have more funding, they up their scope and take longer. So it's, and it, again, even if they just talk more, be like, yo, we're gonna be bringing out Shattered Space 2. We heard your issues. We heard you wanted new ship parts. So we've decided to add new habs to the outpost builder. And just go from there. And we'll just see how it works, Todd. Is that okay, Todd? Okay, good job, Todd. GG.
Other side's chained up.
Why are they all fucking locked? Yeah, I am aware. I've seen Wiz doing magical things. Oh, yes. Yeah, like, that's the other thing. Like, I understand that it's very difficult for them to make solid content quickly, but fuck me, Bethesda. Can we get some easy quality of life? Like, is it really that hard to make it like place your own doors is built in? Like, when I go into my ship, I have the option to add and remove doors? Is that so fucking hard, Bethesda? For fuck's sake. God damn it. Like, I definitely think they should... What the fuck? I definitely think there should be something in the creation content where, like, if a mod gets enough publicity, Bethesda have the ability to, like, make it official. Ba, 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 ba. No, I'm playing on Xbox. I'm an Xbox fanboy. Less, it's hard. It's more they have organized issues and aren't able to move people around. The consumer does, you know. Sure would. Oh, it would. Hey, whoa! Don't be saying PlayStation sucks. What is this? 2012? Say that, but the implementation of it would be something dumb and and that is fair. That is fair. I realize I'm saying this and kind of realistically. Mod authors out there are like cringing at the thought of Crimson, you idiot. I don't want Bethesda to touch my shit. But I just kind of mean like, because there's a lot of like people come out with a lot of, all right, Bob Ross, don't make me get Mona in here. All right, see you later, Space Lord. Have a good one. Like, I just think like there's a lot of cool ideas. I mean, Bethesda have proved themselves that like if they want to do something, they don't care who does it. I think in this day, sorry, I'm a little bit deaf. My God, that's fucking loud. I think in this day and age, all I just do. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. There's a lot of things they make a decision in one way that makes zero sense. A lot of the new quality upgrades. Yes. Well, that's the other thing. Like, why is Bethesda not listening to, like, mod authors? Like, they are listening to some, obviously, but it's like Bethesda should be like, they should be kind of getting insight from mod authors. It does Gravitino. It works very nicely. Like, it's like, okay, like, there's this mod author here that's like, you know, he makes a load of these UI patches and stuff and makes it so, like, all these, like, guns work when people, like, break them. Maybe we should, like, hit him up. Hello, Mona. Maybe we should hit him up and ask him, like, you know, any suggestions. They are. It's I'm pretty sure it's already been done, Blood. They're just kind of holding it in their back pocket until something is necessary. Mods are just great to add. Starfield got better. I love personally you can make Fallout 4 when it comes to looks, and Skyrim look great. Very true, very true. Hello, Mona. Mona, you need to put manners on Bob Ross. He's being dodgy. I'd love for them to hire some of us, even for a short... Yes! Like, is you know the meme of, like, the guy that got hired just to fix one bug and then leaves again? Don't make me scoot. For fuck's sake, Mona. Oh, somebody said something, but I didn't catch it. But contraband, stolen items of icons, I don't really need the individual sorting, but I might be stupid. Like, that's, I mean, that's another thing that with stuff like that. Like, there's the UI. Like, the UI doesn't fucking work. Like, not the UI, but it's like, Bethesda contraband should be separate. Ship parts should be separate. Since there's a lot of stuff you're selling, Like, you know, you're gonna be selling items. Like, I like the mod. What was that mod that is it Praxis that gives you like extra menus? Like, give us an auto sell option for fuck's sake, Bethesda. Is it so fucking hard? You know the amount of times I'm like, why am I over encumbered? Oh, it's because I'm carrying ship parts. Mona, new mod came out on Xbox. It's fucking sick. It's not a paid mod. Oh, there's Amy. I'll be excited to download the update. I fucking love America Rising. I need to do a proper Sim Settlement playthrough. What did you have? Scoped iron 10 meter refined. What does that do? I'm slow, so okay. Usually if it gets separated. What does that mean? Like, there's nothing worse than like, oh, the ship has contraband. Oh, let me scroll through these 1,000 miscellaneous items. Like, why do I have 150 million fucking paper spoons? Oh, the friends we met along the way, Jesus Christ. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. See, the other thing too, and again, we kind of talked about this a little bit before. I think we talked about it on stream, maybe yesterday. It probably wasn't yesterday. But, like, Bethesda should try and make it so that, like, mods can kind of work with other mods without needing patches. I know that's kind of difficult to do, but, like, it seems to be able to be done. To be honest, I know there's, like, a load of them that I'm going to have to start, like, doing videos on, even though people know them, but I just want to do some videos on them because I like Fallout 4. Like, there's a mod author who has, like, been bringing, like, loads of creatures, like, New Vegas-style creatures and stuff, and I'm always, sort by value, I always forget about that, to be honest with you. I always thought when you enter the UC store in New Atlantis, you mentioned bulk shipping, you could, later on, sell resources in bulk. You can kind of, Dutchy, but it's kind of convoluted at the same time. Really not Bethesda's job, it's a modder's job. The official powers function that could be referenced to action script, please. Well, I know it is a modder's job, but, like, at the very least, right? I've said this before, and I'm not going to claim that I'm the first person to come up with this, but, like, have a section whenever a mod is out. There, you know, like how Nexus, you have, like, isn't there like a section on the Nexus where, like, it shows, like, you know, like, compatibility patches and stuff? Like, instead of having, like, instead of having the creations menu flooded with fucking overhaul patches for a mod where the mod author's a bit of an asshole, maybe just have it like a separate thing, you know? All those paper spoons that came with the ship when you bought it. Yeah, no, I know. And then it's like, did they ever fix the bug where, like, they keep refreshing? Oh, instantly. I'd be like, Todd Howard, pleasure to meet you. And then he just sits there as a bit of sound. Then ship parts. And then, like, every time he tries to interject, so I'm like, yes, but ship parts. Yes, yes. Like, I mean, that would be, like, kind of step number one for me, is, like, just fix the fucking creation menu. Like, can we make it so that, yeah, no, I mean, do you remember when, like, Nexus kind of went through its phase where, like, it was kind of going downhill and stuff, and Bethesda could have capitalized on it? Did they Did they fuck? Fucking went backwards. Like, come on, Bethesda. Like, when you click a mod, there should be, like, an extra option that says, like, compatibility mods. Is that fucking hard? I wonder how many people download the Tactical Reload with their weapon mods. Oh, the sort where you gotta delete reserve space. Is that it? Wait, if you download Tactical Reload, wait, was that a known issue? Well, the creation menu in game doesn't actually show you all the. Yes. Hello there, Hybosa. Like, I downloaded. There's like a mod author that ported, like, links related mods should definitely be a thing. 100% should be a thing. Like, there should be like you know the way mod authors can have, like, recommendations. There should be a recommendation section at the bottom. Yeah, like, I downloaded, like, the X2, X3, and X4, you know, like, enemy mods, and none of them worked because they required something. It didn't tell me it required. And it's like, when a mod requires something, right? does the game know, or does the mod order, the load order mod, whatever, mod manager, does it know what it requires, or does it just know that it's missing something? Because like if it knows it's only missing something, that's one thing. But if it actually is like, oh, you don't have, you know, extended big booty ecliptics 2, you know, like in that instance, it's like, come on, just let me see. Not to mention, apparently it's quite easy to, like, for first-time modders to accidentally make mods require stuff that it shouldn't. Like, I remember there was a mod I wanted to check out one day. It was ages ago. But, like, the mod author actually accidentally made it require so many fucking mods. And then he had to, like, repair kit. Oh, what the fuck? I know... It knows when it's dependent. You personally, mods shouldn't block achievements. No one allows mod... I'm gonna be honest with you, X, I kind of agree. There was a time when I was just like, when I kind of was like, oh, you know, achievements and stuff. Like, you know, but like, when paid mods have started being cheaty, like you can buy Probe Text mod that gives you fucking, you know, the Armistice locker or thingy. ESM knows the references, and if the author did their page right, the content catalog should also know. It would be nice if mods directed to require... That literally is what that's exactly what we're saying. Like, it needs to do that. Like, the amount of times, like, it'll be like, oh, you don't have the mod. It's like, okay, what's the mod? I don't fucking know. I don't work here. It's like, but what do you fucking mean? Also, why are you sentient? Hey, we updated the game, and now misguidums don't keep spawning your shit. Months later, hey, we broke the game. Oh. Look, I will take the game breaking if it means progress, okay? Like, put it this way, I would 100% love if, like, I was able to increase my sexiness, but, like, the side effect was, like, one of my toes would break very briefly. Yes. Because then that's the other thing with that, right, isn't there, like, a bit... Did Bethesda ever fix the limit on how many, like, words you can use? It's like, I know people just used to be like, bro, check Nexus. For, like, the description. And I'm like, what do you mean, check Nexus? Well, the mod requires this mod download again. Oh, the worst thing for me, and I don't know if they fixed it, is if you delete... Let's say you have a save that needs mods, right? If that save needs more than 10 mods, and you click, you don't have these mods, you want to download now, 9 times out of 10, it won't download them. I feel like they're rolling the dice. Should we download the mod he wants? Oh, looks like it's Snake Eyes. Get fucked. Should we try again? Oh, you got one of them. Haha. Creation has... Yeah, no, like, come on now. Also, can we fix it so that cockpit is not a fucking profanity? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. I just got hit with a wave of nostalgia. The music, like, played was like, it sounded like the Fallout New Vegas, like, Old World Blues kind of music. And I'm like, holy shit, I was transported to, like, being a child again. They might drop more updates that are good because of the TV show. Well, that was the main reason they did it. They did it because the TV show was doing amazing. A bunch of stuff out of the ammo because the character limit, which is fucking stupid. It's really stupid. Alright, Bob Ross, relax yourself for fuck's sake. Could be the mod needs a mod needs a mod. Yeah, that's always fucking fun. Hello there, by the way. I can't believe they're, like, remastering New Vegas. I never thought I'd see the day. And I'm honestly regretting it. Is that the fucking... Blood Rage Mirelurk? What the fuck are you? Like, I'm kind of shocked, to be honest with you, that they're gonna do it. All the New Vegas fans are gonna come out of the woodwork and be like, see, Obsidian are, like, the best at making mods. I don't know why they talk like that. I'm not mocking anybody that has a speech impediment or impairment. Though they thought they'd done the source code. I mean, they can just base it off of Fallout 3. No, like a well-known leaker or a well-known informed game journalist like Windows Central, I think, confirmed that it's in the works. It's not yeah, they're remastering New Vegas. Now, New Vegas is a long way out. I don't think New Vegas is done, but I'm pretty sure Fallout 3 has been done, and they're just holding it off. Honestly, if Fallout 4 ends up breaking at some point over the next week, we might get the thingy. Oh, Bethesda, why did you make it so that that button is fucking reload? Fuck you. You can't climb pallets, you asshole. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. They talk like the only good game, and I'm like, brother, this is a glorified expansion for Fallout 3. A really fun one, do not get me wrong. Fake Romans can do one. Understandable. I used to, growing up, people like, oh, no one's nice. Like, there's no good guys in Fallout New Vegas. Like, excuse me? Like, the NCR are kind of idiots, but, like, they're not inherently bad people. See, that's something that they're working on currently, though. They're trying to make use of Unreal and kind of merging it to the creation engine the way I merge a reactor and fucking GravDrive. Yeah, they just pretty much are. Like, and there's, you know, like, I mean, who is slavers that treat women like second-class citizens? Pre-war or post-pre-war American government that just wants to tax you. Oh my god, the horror. They're just so bad. Like that one NCR sharecropper's like, sure, you know, the NCR won't rape your children, but they'll fucking tax you. It's like, brother, that's not the same fucking thing. What the fuck do you mean? Predicting more zealous Vegas. Although they'll definitely hate it, but then they'll realize when everybody else is like enjoying it, and they'll be like, oh no, you can't have fun. Don't get me wrong, not everybody's obviously a New Vegas fan. It's the same with like the Halo fanboys who think that Halo died when Bungie left. It's like, how'd Bungie do it now? How'd Bungie do it? They're doing great, aren't they? Destiny doing so fucking good, isn't it? Why you shouldn't put faith in fucking Bungie. They get bored of their IP and move on to something else. But they did not get their third strike this time. But at least you get right. If you live in the Brotherhood of Steel, it'd be like feudal medieval time, one big gilded military prison. And it depends on the Brotherhood of Steel, because, like, the Capital Wasteland Brotherhood of Steel, very nice. Although I don't know, after Elder Maxon, fucking Elder Maxon needs to die, to be honest with you. Dude's an asshole. Gift shop. What are we attacking? Jangle jangle. Do it now. The thing is Obsidian don't need to grid anything because they're owned by Xbox. Same with like Bethesda. Bethesda might have even no, Bethesda I think we're working on the Fallout remaster, Fallout 3. And the Oblivion, but now it's like plus like Obsidian like are doing good with their own stuff. Like Grounded is quite good.
Look at what the tide dragged in. Ain't every day a mainlander strolls through that door. Most don't last long round here.
Yo, Fizz, I found one of your family members.
Chewing folks up and spitting out.
It's Fisherman Fred.
But where are my
Or
men?
kicking my ass. You gotta push through it. Push through it. How dare you?
Odds and ends might
I'm Irish. I'm not one of them skirt wearing, iron brew drinking, red-headed heathens. Tips about the island?
Got any tips about the island?
keep your eyes open. Misery Island don't take
Also fun that people project different versions onto people like Maxon. It is true.
handle yourself though.
Love the Commonwealth chapter, but I hate the Knights. I love the Commonwealth. You like the Commonwealth chapter? I'm like, no. I personally think that like they're got like that is the Brotherhood. Honestly, that is how they were. They've always been like that. Elder Lions took a brief kind of side road. Like the Elder Maxon kind of is doing what the other ones. I would love the one Scottish come in the summer. Always that dress. Even I leave the Scots alone under the skirt. They have knives. They're skins. How can I help?
What exactly do you need help with?
Couple days back, a small group came through here. Said some fella in the Commonwealth hired 'em. Got 'em scouring the island for something. They needed a place to rest for the night, so I gave 'em a few spots to check. Thing is, I ain't heard a word since. Now they look tough, but I know what this
Commonwealth chapter, they pretend to project settlements. Oh yeah, no, the Commonwealth chapter are douchebags, but like they don't pretend to not be douchebags.
Headed. Just want to be sure they're still breathing.
Sorry, not interested.
Oh shit.
Suit yourself.
Whoops.
So, you interested in helping out? Or just looking to
I nominate myself. Anything else I should know?
Is there anything else I should know?
I should warn you, there are others out here. The type that don't take kindly to strangers. Safe Bet says those travelers could be in real trouble. Can I count on you?
See, the Institute is a weird one because, like, the Institute is, I don't know, like, when they start, like, replacing people, it's a bit, like, sketchy, you know what I mean?
I get it. I'm the stranger and you need my help. Fine, but you'd better make this worth it.
Let's not bomb all of the
Fine by me.
textbooks.
I'll throw in some caps if it means I can sleep better.
Feeding the old guy through his whole story, giving him hope in the last second. Nah, fuck that shit, mate. I'll take a look.
I suppose I can take a look.
Much obliged. I've marked a few spots.
Liberty Prime really helps. Check Crooked for the missing travelers. You got a carbon monoxide alarm, my guy? Oh shit, wrong button. Oh, little cat. Hello, cat. Almost punched you. I apologize. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember which button is which. That's my crouch. Hello, cat. How are you? Well, no, I like the synth program, but I'm like one of those like synth lovers, not in that way. But I like kind of see the synths as sentient and like maybe we shouldn't treat them as slaves. But then I suppose it kind of the dilemma of like, do we like, should we create life if we have the ability to? I don't know, it's a weird one. Fast groups because I have big robots. Ooh, personal terminal. I got spurs and Shingo, Hangle Jangle. Ellis, what the actual fuck? Sometimes I worry about you. Like the game Detroit Become Human. Why are you young? I don't think they broke anything. It seemed to be working fine. Increased the mod limit. They didn't improve. Well, actually, no, I think they improved some things. They just didn't put them in the patch notes. What's the problem, dog mate? What? What are we looking at? Safe? I don't want a safe. Starfield has taught me to stop messing with safes. The Institute because they got toilet paper. To be honest with you, I have no idea personally. I got spurs and jingle, jingle, jangle. Hey, I don't have fat fingers. I've got the fingers of a bot. I had fucking 999 ammo. How did I fucking run out? Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say Daniel the Remnant, just because I think that's a really cool mod. Oh, there was a fucking umbrella. I'll see you later, Colonel. Have a good one. Oh yeah, yeah, what's the crack? Gonna blow your fucking brains out your nose. Dead. Nice. Giddy up, Buttercup. Where are we going? No, not that. Data. Turn to Old Man Henderson. Chasing the airwaves. Read the receipt. Oh, read no loose ends. Very nice, Unknown. Very nice. T-minus 10 seconds before the game crashes. No, I'm joking. Hello? Will they hold it indefinitely? I mean, they're not... I'm assuming they're not completely immune. Like, because obviously they're immune to radiation, but like at the same time, it's like... Because the robot's been living there. Jesus Christ. That's a new form of capitalism we don't want to have to worry about. That's how, like, that's honestly how, like, you will have groups that will despise the synths. Check the Cables Grove campground. Where? Where's that? Over there. This is so well fucking done. Synths will take our jobs. Honestly, can we get some synths to make ship parts? I'm so used to Starfield that I keep like jumping to try and boost pack. You've clearly thought about this, Alien? It could help me. No. Because Todd will see that as, oh, so you mean we can use ChatGPT? There's a synth overhaul mod? What does that do? I mean, obviously it overhauls the synth, but like, what does it do? Does it require a load of patches, and does the mod author harass you? Makes them more synthy. Understandable. Alright, who's trying to fight? Aye, don't want to attack me, fucking dog. Ooh. Your game looks more like Ash. Excuse me? This is the Series X, motherfucker. Ba-da-da. The Railroad are too fucking idiotic because they like value, they put synth lives higher than human lives, which is very contradictory in my opinion. I like Emil. Dude wrote, he wrote Fallout 3. That's all that matters to me. Yeah, like, their whole thing is they have, like, no problem sacrificing the lives of humans to, like, save synths and stuff. Not to mention, like, the mind wipe thing is a bit of a weird one because... why would you not knowing your memory really help? You know what I mean? Alright, see you later, X. Have a good one. I got spurs and jingle, 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 jingle. Well, they do, but it's just, I don't know, I just got the vibe from, I mean, not to mention, they want you to blow up the Brotherhood, which is kind of like, bro. It wasn't synthetics. Nuke the planet, it was the real one. Whoa, now, whoa, how dare you. Taken to the cave beneath Little Misery, just like we were told. What the fuck? Check out the Little Misery cave. On Misery Island, several coin-operated telescopes we found. This is the information. Oh. Hello. Oh, you're a ghoul. You're also a ghoul. Bang. Oh no, your head exploded. Oh, I fucking missed. What the fuck? How the fuck do you mention someone here or reply to them? I have no fucking idea, but I think it's like you at them potentially. Like if you put in the chat at and then fucking lads, what's going on? Also, the shell is, that's so fucking cool. Bam. There's no decapitation Starfield because the way the spacesuit system is very tricky. Hello, dog mate.
Here.
Blade Runner. Alright, we killed them all. I got spurs that jingle, 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 jingle. Boy, oh god. Hopefully you get better soon, Bear. There's nothing I hate worse. See, during the summer, I get like hay fever and it's fucking annoying not being able to breathe through my nostrils. Why are shotguns kind of dog shit? Like, it's crazy that you need perks to make shotguns good, or VATS. Vinland's Sky, yeah, like I can get behind killing children, but I draw the line at animal abuse. That's sarcasm, by the way. Oh. You never finished Fallout 4? How dare you? I mean, most of Bethesda's kind of story games, like their main stories are more of a, just a way to,
Can't pick this.
like a kind of a, what would you say, like a way to kind of move you through data. Listen to Oracle, check the cave. Oh, Oracle, oh shit. Bro, New Vegas' story was even fucking worse. Fallout 3's one's better. That's just how you chasing your son or your father. I'm excited for Fallout 5. We're going to be chasing our lost cousin 3 times removed.
Make penance to our Lord and await my summons.
It could have been like really cool if they had of like, if they imagine like they had of like full fucking sent it, and like your character could have been a synth. Go back and inform. Go back and inform. Yes, it makes you very evil. What the fuck? That also means, Vladimir, so when you watch my content, I don't get any money. How dare you? You think I do this for the love of the game? I'm in here to get a Lamborghini, brother. Where are we going? Where's it down? All bets are off. Because in Far Harbor, it kind of alludes to it. You know what I mean? That your guy's a synth. I mean, there's some truth to that hopefully going forward, Bethesda stops doing stuff like that, to be honest with you. Because, you know. Hello?
You coming back alone doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. Are you here to trade, or are you ready to tell me what happened out there?
They're dead.
They're dead. What did you expect?
I knew it in my gut. They weren't coming back. Just didn't want to believe it. Damn shame. Good people gone. Got some ammo.
The Brotherhood have always been jackasses, though, that are also idiots.
I give you the edge against those maniacs.
Like there was definitely some like goodness in them initially with your man. But then they just went fucking crazy. Wait, what did he say? What did he say? Okay, search and article. Who's M. Night Shyamalan? Who the fuck is that? I know he's a director. What does he do, though? Actually, the comic relief in the old games. Enclave. Hello, we're the Enclave. Alright, you guys are fine over there. I'm good. Ow. You never see Sixth Sense? No. What's that? Oh. Any keys? Nope. Who did you just attack? It is, yes. See, I don't mind the alluding to it as long as they don't like let you know. You know, like it's always up in the air. I feel like never like, you know, you should never kind of magicians shouldn't show their tricks. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you're a bloatfly? I didn't know bloat. Oh. Were you hostile? Yeah, update is stable. I'm playing on Xbox Series X with some modded stuff. But what if you don't actually take radiation damage and it's just in your head? And then when you die, you don't actually die. You just close your eyes and search the North Cove Hotel. Who the fuck? What? Who's attacking you? What if he is also a synth? Wait, I didn't know there was a mod like that. That's actually quite cool. Yeah, but Sean didn't like leave the Sean wasn't there or like didn't leave as soon as you went in. Someone's playing Legendary Blowfly. Bam. Oh ho! Oh! They're playing goldfish. There's a mod that does that. Fucking gnome with a shotgun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but yeah, right. We will call it for tonight, guys. I will be back tomorrow, though, to continue this magical adventure. The fuck did he go? Fucking... God damn. What the fuck is this shotgun firing? Anyway, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Or no, I won't catch tomorrow. I will catch you Friday. We're going to use this off on Friday. Have a good day. Bye-bye.